Hi, good evening traders. We are on the evening of 12th of May 2022, Thursday evening, almost 9 p.m. This is 52 minutes past 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. It wasn't a good day, honestly. The market fell 385 points, Nifty benchmark, name-on futures. I took a pause because was not expecting this. I was quite brutally wrong in anticipating that the index after 8 days of negative closes will finally give us a green day, a positive day. Not to forget how beautifully it bounced back yesterday afternoon. But we're looking at the daily Nifty near-month futures chart, and there you have, from this point all the way down to the current day, we have nine consecutive negative days from the index, taking the prices back to its almost close to its previous swing low, which was at 15,676. Today we were at 15,733, so it's just marginally above that. It's getting worse. It's getting worse, and it's getting really difficult, primarily because of the way it's managing to post a close and the way it's opening up the next day. In our yesterday's video, I was mentioning my short-term moving average combination, and look, the fact that the prices have not even managed to go above that. So that's the kind of weakness we are dealing with. Not the best of times to be a short-term positional long trader. You're very likely to get whipsawed, very likely. Now, the retest of its previous lows is very obvious, and so we should all keep a close look at close to the levels. Now, when it comes to its previous swing lows, if you recall, we had spoken about this range yesterday, right? So the lower border of the range comes close to that 15,600. So we can keep a look at 15,600, 15,500 as a short-term immediate support. My experience with bear markets are they don't respect supports, right? So let's take a look at what can it at least bare minimum do on the upside to show that, okay, something is happening as a bounce back. Now, as of now, the bare minimum that it can do and scale up is scale back above the psychological 16K mark. That is number one. And then you have other levels of 16,300, 16,400 and etc. In this kind of a fall, when the markets have fallen for 9 days, there will be no dearth, there will be no limitations of overhead resistance. There will be. It is important to see that when the bounce back comes, will it be sharp, as in a 2%, 3% gainer of a day, or would it be staggered gain? Will it be V-shaped, or will it take its time and create a base, create divergences, and then bounce back? I don't know, let's see. But 9 consecutive negative days in a row for the Nifty. Shouldn't we expect the Nifty or the overall markets to just pause for a bit and contemplate the next move? I don't know. Bank Nifty was quite disappointing. This was particularly quite disappointing for me personally as I was analyzing, and it's a good thing at times these shockers to happen, because no matter how much time I have spent since 2002, since 2004 to be precise, looking at charts, you still don't get that confidence that you're going to go right all the time. No matter how strong conviction you have, no matter how strong your chart reading capabilities you have, no matter how strong grip you have on the price, the markets do often tend to prove us wrong brutally, just to make us feel a little bit more humble, just to make us feel a little bit more human. So I was really expecting the bank Nifty, if not the Nifty, at least the bank Nifty, to inch above that 34,800 and test this falling gap. it was playing out really well. I was quite hopeful because it was playing out really well over the last 2 days. I expected the bounce back. It gave the bounce back. Yesterday close, it actually bounced back quite well from its intraday lows, posted a close near the highest point of the day. So everything was in its place for it to go right, and that's exactly where it goes wrong. So loses 1200 points, 1227 points to be precise, 3.5% down the index. And its previous swing low is close to that 32,400. So this might continue to track further down. In this kind of a move, you tend to see divergences. You would probably see this kind of a divergence across Nifty, Bank Nifty and other main stocks also. Just try and understand one thing, that these divergences will only fructify if it goes above today's high, and that's quite a bit of a move. I think for the markets, the best thing would be if it just stays within today's range. If it doesn't break below today's low and make a lower low, I think that's good enough. At least some signs of a halt. Now, that at least some signs of a halt was there with the Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty did give us that kind of a sign that it wants to bounce back, but the overall plans of the market was something else. We are in a downtrend. The selling momentum is very high. Strong closes in the afternoon are proven wrong the very next morning with sheer gap downs. And so this is not the best of time for any kind of short-term positional trader. Either you do intraday, very short-term, or you do very long-term. The in-between trades that we used to do, holding period of 1 to 5 days, are the ones which are pinching really bad. So intraday traders may continue to find opportunities on the long side or on the short side. It's intraday after all. For the really long-term portfolio, you will definitely get stocks, good names like Reliance Industries. Let's take a look at Reliance. We did talk about Reliance a couple of days back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive days of fall from Reliance Industries. This is not a joke, but it's a fact. And we did mark this level, if you remember, and that's where the stock has managed to find itself. I was looking for some kind of a bullish put spread, sell the in the money put and buy the out of the money put. I will be looking to do that. As I record this video today evening with you, I will be looking to do that. Today is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th is a market holiday, Buddha Purnima. Hopefully that important day gives us buddhi. After all, it's Buddha Purnima, to be a little bit more wiser and trade less in this kind of volatile markets. But yes, post the 16th, I think from 17th onwards, because of the theta factor, I will be more keen to create these kind of bullish put spread. Does not necessarily mean that I'm bullish in the market, but I expect the prices to consolidate and play the theta more. So you will find stocks like Reliance playing out in that category. You will find Tata Motors also in that category. Bharti Airtel is another very strong counter from the weekly charts perspective. But it will be difficult to time these stocks. So let's give it the market a little bit of time. If you don't want to trade, take a day off. Come back on Tuesday afresh and see how you can trade. If you're an intraday trader, focus only on the Nifty or the Bank Nifty, especially the Bank Nifty from a 15-minute time frame. It's giving us very nice swings on both the directions. But now that the market has proven my expectation wrong, I would respect that move and hold myself back, take a step back and just observe what exactly it wishes to do. Two things. If it breaks today's low tomorrow and continues to fall, it's clear signs of weakness. I would like to stay on the short side on an intraday point of view, or if I'm a long only trader, I don't want to do anything. Very likely what you tend to see after long range days is a shallow day range. The market stays within the body of the previous candlestick, which creates patterns like the bullish Harami pattern. If we get something like that, then maybe Tuesday we might get an update. Let's see. These are all anticipations, but let the price unfold itself and we will act accordingly. Till then, if you're a long only trader, if you have a long-term portfolio, hold on to it. Don't get scared. Even you can do your homework and look to add some good names in the portfolio. Those who are short-term traders, as I said, stick to the really short-term intraday. Don't carry any positions, or stick to the ultra long-term, which you would be holding in your cash portfolio. In between ones, stay low-key a little bit, or you can do and execute your views in the options market. Take care of yourselves. Trade well and trade wise.